its homes in the highest places. You want to know how to fly high like an eagle and have whatever you want in life? I'm telling you how right now. So the normal bird's nest is just a couple twigs and feathers. Here's how the eagle builds their nest. They go and they get some twigs. And then they go and they put some feathers in between those twigs. And then they go and get more twigs, more feathers. And then they go and they get some thorns. And they put the thorns in the nest. And they put a couple of twigs in between. Then they make another layer, feathers and more thorns and more twigs. And then the next layer is thorns and then feathers. So they've got about 5 or 6 layers of thorns, twigs, and feathers. Now, as high as the eagle's nest is, when their young is born, that first layer is feathers. Because when, you know, the baby's born, you want it to be nice and comfortable, okay? But when that baby eaglet grows its feathers, by the time that eaglet grows its feathers, it's ready to fly, right? At least the parents know that it's ready to fly. The birds don't know that. Eaglets don't know that yet. But they don't even know they're getting ready to get kicked out of the nest. So what's the first thing the mother eagle does? She pushes the birds out of the nest. Okay, and as she's pushing the birds out of the nest, the daddy eagle is diving down because they know that, you know, the first time, especially the eaglets aren't going to fly. But it's a great experience for them. It's conditioning their mind. So as they're kicking the birds out of the nest, I found it interesting that while the mother is kicking the birds out of the nest, she's removing the first layer of feathers and twigs. And there's a few thorns in that second layer. And when the daddy brings the eaglets back up to the nest, it's not as comfortable as it was the first time they got kicked out of the nest. So this happens. They keep doing this. They kick them out of the nest again. Daddy eagle dives down. As the mother's kicking them out, she's removing that second layer. More thorns. So you can see where I'm going with this. By the time that third or fourth time they kick them out of the nest and they don't fly, they're on thorns and twigs. There's no comfort in that nest anymore. They don't want to be there. So they're saying, hey, hold on. This isn't as comfortable as it was when I got kicked out the last time. What's going on? So after about the 5th time when the eaglets are on thorns, they don't want to be in the nest, the daddy eagle takes them out of the nest and takes them up higher into the rocks. And from there, they push them off the rocks. Now, at this point in time, the eaglets are like, I have nowhere else to go. The nest is thorns. I'm up in the rocks now. Where am I going to go? I don't want to go up there. So what do? They fly. And when they start flying, they start to realize, wow, this is an amazing experience. And from there, the eaglets just fly. But we make it so comfortable for our people to fail over and over and over again and say, it's okay, because you're not failing forward, you're failing backwards. Some of you are failing and not even getting up, but it's okay, stuff happens. No, it's not okay. I'm not gonna make it comfortable for you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's okay for you not to practice the principles. So if you look at the principles of the eagle and how the eagle builds its nest and how the most powerful bird on the planet with the most focused vision, with the most powerful wings, how it flies the highest, we always wonder, now we're seeing why it is what it is. These are the same principles that we should practice. Now let me show you the 7th principle. This one is